Okay, now we're going to go ahead and make a logo. Before I do that, I'm going to get a color from the site that I use. So let me visit the home page and then edit with Elementor. And if I scroll down to this section here and I just click edit section, here's the background color that I want to use for my logo. So I click that color and I copy these 6 values. So we copy that, leave Elementor. Now we're going to go to designevo.com, make a logo. Now this site is pretty amazing. Here are a bunch of logo options for brainstorming, but I'm just going to go with a straightforward rocket and use this first one. So you click here and get started, and you'll see that the logo is created on a 500 by 500 canvas. I'm going to make the retina logo first, and then once I download it, I'm going to make a new one that's half the size for the regular screens. So the first thing I'll do is change the size to the retina size, which is 320 by, wait a second, right, 320 by 120. Apply. So the white section is your canvas, so we need to size these down a little bit. If I click the rocket, it selects the rocket, and if I hold down Shift and click that earth, now both of those objects are selected. So I'm going to grab this corner, size it down. Okay. Next I'm going to change this color. Click the earth, click the color, add a color, paste that in. Okay. Now we got the right color, and now the font's too large, so I'm going to select 40. Okay. Delete the slogan. Now sometimes it's hard to get a font that matches. One that I found that might be similar is in this Modern Sans down to Roberto Condensed. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this right here, and now shorten these up. Alright, looks pretty good. So now we're going to download this logo. So click download, and here are your options. You can either pay for your logo, and that gives you a higher resolution and it gives you a transparent one. I'm going to choose the free one, and that means you need to link Design Evo in your site, and I'll do that once we set it up. So I'll choose this one. It says you must link to our site. Say OK. And now we have a logo here. It downloads a zip file. You can see I've done this a few times, trying to get it right. And so now I double click this zip file to unzip it, and inside the folder you'll see your logos. I'm going to rename this one Retina. And then when I double click this logo, it opens up the image viewer here. So let's go ahead and adjust the size for the regular screen. First thing I do is duplicate this photo. So you can't see, but up at the top I'm going to go File, Duplicate, and that makes a copy. So now we need to adjust the size of this guy. So let's go with Tools, Adjust Size, and now we need 50% of the retina logo. So 160, and that puts the height at 60, and that's what you want. You want the height of 60 according to the theme. Okay, now I'm going to save it as a logo. File, Save. Put me in the right folder, and it is logo regular, or just learn logo. Save that. Alright, so now we have our two logos ready to go. I'm going to go to Media, and I'm going to drop those in. And now we go to Appearance, Customize, and then under Layout, Header, Site Identity. Alright, so here's the original logo. When you click that, you see it recommends 180 by 60. So the 60 is what you need. I went with 160. I went with a little bit less width, and then I doubled that to make the height of the retina 120. So here is my small one, right? Okay. It says, do you want to crop it? I'm going to skip cropping. And now I'm going to click this, use the larger one, and now we're cooking. Go ahead and publish that. And we got our logo. The last part of this video shows you how to link your logo to designevo.com to give them attribution if you use the free one. You need to go to the customizer, which is under Appearance and Customize. Okay, moving along. Now we're looking at the footer bar. So once again, we're in Layout, Footer, Footer bar. Currently we have the two-section layout selected. Section 1 is text, and here's the text here. This stands for like a current year. Here I added step-by-step websites, and then here this was a hashtag or number sign. So this is where see this link here in your footer? This is a credits, and this is where I'm going to put my logo credit. So and now I got to go down to section 2. I'm just going to remove that, no text, and publish that. Alright, so notice here, this link needs to go to a credit page. So we need to make a credit page, so when you click this link, it takes you to a credit page where I can list the logo link. So if I go to my pages, and I'm going to trash my old credit page because I'm going to make a new one. Alright, so let's make a new page, and this is going to be called Credits. And over here in the settings, I'm not going to disable the title, and I'm not going to disable any featured image. This is going to be a very simple page. I'm going to just use this text space right here for my page. So I'm going to just add a bulleted list, and it's going to say logo designed at designevo.com. So right now this is just text. I need to make this text the link. So I highlight it and I click this link button, and this is the actual web address. And then I click this apply, and now it says, okay, you've created a link. So here is my page title, and this is where it's going to be located. I'm going to publish this page, and now I can view the page. You'll see it's very simple. It just says credits, that's the title that I gave. Here's the text, and then I click that, and it takes you to the correct spot. Notice this address that this page is on. We can copy this address. And now that I have the address of that page, I'm going to go back to the customizer, back to the footer, which was layout, footer bar. And right here, this link here is going to point to my credit page. So you put that address of your credit page in between the quotes. So now when we publish that, if I go to my site and we click credits, it takes you to the credit page, and then you have the logo information.